So I got a gift card in the mail. It's one of those hybrid credit debit cards that you just put money on and can use anywhere. I've used them a few times and they're pretty handy. So I called up my mom and asked her, where it came from. And she said that my dad sent it to her to send to me as a birthday Christmas gift. I actually saw on the card that he didn't actually buy it for me. He re-gifted it. It was something that he got from work for having perfect attendance. I guess, he figured sending cash would have been too difficult. But anyway, I could use the money, so there's no reason to complain. I went online, I went to Amazon, looked around a little bit, found this Hitchcock collection, which looked pretty good. I put it in my shopping cart and proceeded to the checkout. And that's when I noticed that the card had been expired. It's the first week of February now. It expired in January, which is kind of funny because my birthday and Christmas both happen to be in December. So you think I could have gotten it in December or even January. It probably would have still worked. But, who knows? So I panicked, obviously. This is wasted money. I looked at the back of the card and saw that there was a website and a phone number that I could contact them. So I went to the website first, looked at the frequently asked questions, since I figured, my questions have probably been asked frequently. And I saw that, first of all, I can use the card online, but the billing address has to be the same as the address that the card was sent to, so that probably wasn't going to work. Then I saw that I can get the card reactivated, which is nice, but the way that they answered the question was kind of difficult to understand. I knew I probably would have had to have paid a fee, but would I have to pay the $10 reactivation fee, the $3 maintenance fee, or the $5 reissuing fee? I couldn't really understand it. And hell, they would probably stick it to me and add them all up or multiply them and, exponentially growth them or something, you know how they are. So I figured I should just call the 1-800 number and actually talk to somebody who could answer my questions. Well, after being rerouted and put on hold what seemed like several dozen times, I finally got to somebody who could answer my question. First, she said about the money. Of course, it was going to cost me $18. They added them up for, whatever reason. But then she said that they have to send the card back to the original addressee, Wall Clipper Corp., and I would have to get it through them. Well, that didn't really help me out much, so I pleaded my case. I asked her whether she could, send it back to the return address that I would have on the envelope, and she said no, that wasn't their policy. So, I explained my story to her, that it was a gift from my father, I don't really talk to him much, but she didn't budge. So I ungraciously thanked her and hung up, and realized that this truly was the best present I could have gotten.